Yo, what is up, my Callens? It is I, the Hoest Ho, and I'm going to build a pretty big park around here. It's going to stretch from all the way over here to around there, all the way, and come down here. And I'm going to build a park because Wolf decided to build a little cute picnic area with a little cherry tree. And I have this terrain like this because I'm going to build a wall around here just to have it be separated so I wouldn't have to redo a lot of terraforming. And yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to go cut to the building now. Well, I've done a little bit of building off camera. I just built the wall, extended this a little bit, designed a designed a couple of trees to go in around here, and just built some of the paths a little bit, just and got moved well, I didn't get rid of it. I just moved the glass down a little bit and I because it just doesn't blend in, so I want to hide it. But now I want to work on the paths more. So let me just mark out where these paths are going to go. And I like to have some parks areas, so like I have park over there and a park over there. But just having some areas where people can just hang out and be in green helps a lot to flesh out a Minecraft world when you have it, and it just makes it seem a whole lot more lively when there's places for people to just exist. And of course, I'm gonna have a staircase between the upper and lower levels, which is why there was a gap there before. But I, it's not gonna be a whole bunch. This is gonna be a flower area. I might put a tree in the center of it, but just to indicate that something's there. And it's gonna be in the shape of a heart, which Moolfin also built that. So, and I don't want to get rid of it because that seems a little mean. So I'm just covering it up, and I am just going to make some paths around. Um, Now, if I have this path come around here and have it link up to here. I did expand this paths over here a little bit. Like over here, I put some more just to make it look a little better. And I'm going to build a couple of trees. Just try to make this as detailed as I can with a few benches and stuff. And I'm actually recording this the day of me finishing my previous video, which was me finishing a humongous castle, which took me over a year. But that's when I'm recording this right now. And for some reason, the analytics are going crazy with it. It's just a pop, it's popping off, you know? Literally don't know why. But hopefully this video can do the same. Maybe it's because I put massive in the title, who knows. Well, now I'm gonna go grind out some mushrooms. So, I decided to get a big bulk of mushrooms, and then I just built the paths, and I decided to just super, super speed the paths because I just didn't want to talk. I did a lot of work on this video off camera. Oh, and I need to get some more wheat from my nano farm, which I had a AFK at my wither skeleton farm for some bones because I'm super poor in bones right now. And I just built a whole bunch of paths. I just built a lower section of paths in this time lapse, and instead I just decided to I forgot to build the top part on camera and decided to build the top part off camera. Hey, now that I am done with these paths, I'm going to build some big trees. And I'm gonna have one about right there, right here. Have maybe some smaller ones along this path and some benches. Have one about right here. And have one over here. I'll just see what placement I like when I finally get to it, but I'm going to gather the materials to have 3 trees of that size first. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I decided not to record any of me gathering it because I pretty much had basically everything. So I just decided to go to building. But this footage is sped up so much. This took me a while just for one tree, and I built 3 of these, so that was like 3 hours for just 3 trees. And then I spent a whole bunch of time on the rest of it, but the I tried something new with this tree, with trying to get a better shape and adding shading with the leaves. I'm not so sure that I did it right, but I tried something new, so. And now I'm going to cut back to me being done. So, I've done a little bit more work. I have built all 3 trees. I've built some benches, some smaller paths, and now I'm going to build some small birch trees. I just like to build them, and because they're pretty easy to build. Uh, and I'm just going to build one or two in real speed and just talk through it. So first, I like to build up with some walls, get like the height where I want it to be. I'm gonna have this go up with some fences, and then use some pale fence gates to have it connect to this. And if, if you have it to where you have a fence, you don't need to use a fence gate, but it just keeps it consistent. And I don't like to have my birch trees go out that much. So I'm probably just gonna have it go like this. And I forgot to grab some birch leaves before recording this, but I'll just cut to when I have them and add the leaves. And at the end of this video, I'm going to update the map just to update all of this and make it a whole lot better. But this park will be, I think, very good. And I built these trees using something called Structura, so I didn't have to build it all freehand in survival, but obviously I'm doing that for this one. And I think this is the branches. And with leaves, well, I like to just go around them, like place them down, and then if I like it, then I'll keep it. But now I need some leaves. So I'm just going to go tree by tree, and this is gonna take a while of freehanding the trees. Because if I were to use Structura, it'd be a real pain to put all of the trees in with an armor stand, because that's what you use to display it. Now I'm going to grab some leaves. Now I've got some leaves, let me go look at some of my other birch trees. I have this one, which I like quite a bit, and I freehanded that one. But over here also, I have these, which I'm trying to emulate the look of with the one over here. Like, combine those, have it be kind of pointy, but also have it be more rounded. And for trees, I've heard that you want to have like gaps between the leaves. So I I try to have that, like I'll put one right here, literally, and just have it not fully connected to anything. So like I'll put one right here and then break it. And trees are I think are really hard to build and have look good. Like I'm not fully happy with these. all the way around. I like certain angles, but it's just not super happy with all of them. And trees are really annoying to build just freehand because you have to keep going around and so you just want to place the leaves and then go out and see if you like what you have done or not. Now, even though I have no branches right here, I am going to still place some leaves. I've heard that when you build trees, you want to have almost you don't want to see in a lot from the top, but you want to see through from the bottom. So, well, that also more applies to big trees. And I'm actually going to make this go up by 2, but it's just keep changing things, keep experimenting with the tree, because trees are hard. You want to thin out the leaves as you get to the top, because that's where less leaves are going to be. Yeah, just have it be a straight column instead of having it be curved, and I think that has improved it from this angle, but now I have to go check other angles, and I need to be a little far away. Yep, right here is just a little too thick on this side, but and from over here, it's just fine. And from right here, it's just a little thicker on that side, but I think that's fine. I think this is a little bit too exposed. Maybe just have a leaf right there. And just, I'm going to go to speed building the rest of these trees. Not rest of them. I'm probably going to record some of them, not record some of them, but here, here it is. And I think this tree is just fine. So I'm going to go to speed building them. Well, I've done a little bit more work. By a little bit, I mean completing the literal entire thing. Other than, I think I forgot one tree. But I'm already recording this, yeah. Forgot this, and this torch. But, I'm already recording this, so, you know. This park took me around 20, 23 Minecraft days, which is a very long time, and I'm quite proud of it. I decided not to do all birch trees all over here because that would have taken way too long. So I did these quicker little spruce trees, and these, I don't even know what these are, just bushes, but it helps fill that area. It's too small for me to build those. But as you can see, I've built this little heart here, and I think it's pretty cool. And and I've added a whole bunch of grass everywhere. Added some barrels right here just to decorate this. I might add some more barrels around here and stuff, but I just want to have this video be over. And this project has been very enjoyable because I got to build something that I don't normally build. I normally just build buildings, but I got to build some greenery. And I think I might build a forest over here and wheat fields over there once I feel like I've built enough city there, but that that will be far off into the future. But now I have to go update the map. So I like to update the map quite frequently instead of waiting like a month between updating it. Normally, after like every 5 buildings I build, I update it, and my buildings aren't huge. But this, I waited the entire time to update it, and I think it's gonna be a big change. And it doesn't show up here, but once I go back, it's gonna be quite a big change. And I can show a before and after picture, but I'm not gonna do that actually. Let me just go up onto here, pull up this map, and look, it's so much more green right there. It looks so much more decorated, which I really like just filling out my city, and my old castle, which I was working on, I'm going to turn into a prison, which I don't think the placement of Clark was absolutely perfect for that, because I mean, who would want to listen to prisoner screams? But I mean, who knows? Maybe there would be some. But here's the map, and you can still see the heart, and it's just a whole lot more decorated. So I have nothing else to say except for two things. One, I don't know what my next video will be on. I have no projects other than just building buildings. But the second one is I have nothing else to say, so I'm gonna see you all later.